Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that officially confirms what we all knew since day one, that Benzino did not write Rap Elvis, as apart from the fact that Benzino never rapped that way in his entire rap quote-unquote career, the song also included some glaring errors that Benzino couldn't make if he wrote the track. And finally it came down to two rappers, Cassidy or NESLE, and weeks ago we saw footage that showed NESLE with Benzino, and a few hours ago we got an official confirmation from the rapper responsible, who finally admitted that he wrote Rap Elvis due to the fact that he was getting some pressure from people he knew in Detroit, so he had to clear the air. And we'll get to more on this in a moment, including how fans on the internet have reacted so far. Today we also have one that sparked a strange debate on social media when Joyner sent word to Eminem. And before we get to it, we got breaking news a few hours ago about an upcoming Eminem performance. It goes, breaking news: musical icons Sting and Eminem will headline the Germania Insurance Superstage at the 2024 Formula One Pirelli United States Grand Prix on October 18th to 20th. 3-day and single-day tickets are on sale now. And this is the first confirmation that shows that post-album release, Eminem isn't going back into hiding like he was quote forced to do after the release of Music to Be Murdered By in early 2020 for obvious reasons. And as it stands, ticket prices range between $475 to over $2,000. And it is two kinds of people out there. On one end, I know nothing about F1, but will be watching for Eminem, and on the other end, I'm waiting for an actual tour to be announced. I'm not gonna see a race to see Eminem. And before we head to the next point, I believe we just found out why Math Hoffa has been Team Drake over Kendrick Lamar, as in response to this tweet, trust me, all hip-hop media are on their knees for Drake. All of them, including academics, Joe Budden, Math Hoffa, you name it. And Math went off on Twitter in response to this and revealed why he's Team Drake. Firstly, slob a knob, whole bum dude. Second, we are fans of artists that work, not the ones that starve y'all for the sake of looking like they too important. When Kendrick comes down off the mountaintop, I will judge fairly. Don't ever disrespect me again. And latest reports show that Drake's Kendrick Diss Push-Ups debuted at number 19 on this week's Hot 100 chart in the United States, and it sparked some interesting reactions like, this is starting to feel a little desperate and attention-seeking to me. Why is he so obsessed? I mean, Kendrick doesn't even need to respond at this point, as his silence is far colder than any bars he could drop. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this later. And moving on, Joyner recently sent word to Eminem on social media, I want Eminem on the remix of this. And this sparked hilarious reactions like, I was gonna say you got his number, but I just remembered that interview, laughing emojis. And for those who don't know what this is about, Joyner spilled the tea about getting in contact with Eminem a while back.
Getting on the phone with him is like, you could probably hop on the phone with Barack quicker than you can hop on the phone with Marshall. That nigga's calling you from a line where his manager's assistant is calling you from a 1-800 number, and then it's just like elevator music, and then it's like, please hold, Marshall's coming to the phone, you can't have his number, it's not accessible, you can't talk to him. Damn.
And back on topic, Joyner request has sparked some debates online, as some users decided to put him on blast for even having the thoughts brought up. No, either start making decent songs or go into retirement. B, Eminem should never do anything remotely as horrendous as this. You're out of your damn mind for even thinking of it.
Come on, man. We're failing as a people. Ooh.
While on the other end, Joyner is getting props for this song. People need to start putting Joyner in their lists. Best rapper about right now. And since many users on Twitter are putting him on blast for this request, some are wondering, why people talking ish? Let the man cook. He's an artist too, don't matter how relevant he is. M respects him. If M decides to jump on this, then good for him and for us. All these opinionated people will end up streaming the F out of this anyway, lol, it is not that deep. And moving on to the next point, while we already had footage of NESLE in the studio with Benzino that leaked a few weeks ago, we now have something even better, thanks to Trap News Daily. And in an exclusive interview with NESLE, he finally cleared the air because people thought he wrote both diss tracks for Benzino, Vulturious and Rap Elvis, the former that disrespected Proof. And check out some snippets from Trap News Daily.
That's my big brother. I would never disrespect that man like that. That's why, and the one that I did have something to do with, the one that I did write, I said, rest in peace to the best ones. The rest of them sound, rest in peace to the best ones is Proof. I never really was put privy to Bugs, but Proof used to tell me that he was one of the most, like innovative rappers that you could hear. So I would never disrespect like that on that level. It's never supposed to be public that it was me, my first interview, and probably my only interview about it. Exclusive. I ain't trying to take no back. I really just wanted to clear the air, as quiet as I was trying to keep it.
Right.
I ain't had nothing, like, listen to that shit. That shit not good. That shit's not me. I would never say no shit like that about Proof.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't spend the block for Proof. I would never say no shit like that.
Yeah.
When I spoke to that man in the beginning, I asked him where his mind is on the whole situation. He says, I don't have any malintent. He says, I don't want to fight the nigga. Ain't no street shit involved. That's when I decided to get involved, when I made sure that it wasn't going to be no dumb shit. Because I love a lot of people from Detroit.
And users who called it NESLE's work early have been going off on Twitter in reaction to this news. NESLE admits that he wrote Rap Elvis, which is Benzino's diss to Eminem, where all you YouTubers at, where all you people who were arguing with me, how you look now. And this is because of other reports at the time that pointed to Cassidy, and some have expanded on why NESLE decided to come clean at this time. Since nobody cared, Blood had to come out and say it, but we already knew. And to this a user expanded, LOL, he realized no one was buying the reference track, and Benzino didn't pay him. And under the interview, this point was echoed, so because nobody cared, he just finally came out with it. They still lost with that one anyways. Eminem killed that man with a few bars, indirectly, and that was that. And since NESLE revealed that Proof was like a brother to him, some are wondering, you was cool with Eminem's best friend, but you decided to diss Proof's best friend, laughing my bum off, corny. And some are now asking if there are legal implications to this. How is this guy admitted he wrote the track? We all know Benzino didn't write it, but don't these guys sign non-disclosure agreements that they will never talk about this? But since Benzino revealed that he's been getting supported by his girlfriend, I think consulting a lawyer to get NESLE to sign an NDA wasn't a priority high on the list, and some have expanded on this. I doubt Benzino was smart enough or had the resources to draft an appropriately applicable NDA, though I for one wouldn't trust a ghostwriter that told you exactly what they wrote, suspect. And as far as I know, J Black was the first to point out that NESLE wrote the song when most believed it was Cassidy due to Cliff Beat's source. But since we got the leaked snippet that showed NESLE with Benzino in the studio a few weeks ago from someone in Benzino's camp looking to sell him out for money, this confirmation from NESLE doesn't come as a surprise. And mind you, many Eminem fans and even battle rappers called it from day one that Benzino didn't write Rap Elvis, and the fans got clowned for glazing Eminem. But here you go, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.